Hello everyone, this is Alco193 for the final day, day 24 of the EU Advent Calendar series. We've made a lot of cards, 2 Xyz monsters, a Synchro, 2 tuners, some traps, some spells, a Link monster in Cohen Megas pretty early on, and 1 card remains. And we've gotten some pretty cool cards, a lot of which we could connect to Christmas, to the winter time, to New Year's, the Firecracker. I have the card in my hand. I don't actually see what it is yet because I've been looking at the camera. 1 final card is going to be created for this Advent Calendar series. This is not done. We're going to do some cool duels after this. But creating custom cards isn't done. I created another one I created another one yesterday when I didn't upload an Advent Calendar series, so sorry for that. I did continue creating some cards, and I'm going to continue doing that because I just really enjoyed. Maybe create some support for existing archetypes, or just take an image and think of what would this card do if it was a Yu-Gi-Oh monster. There's various things that I could do, and I'm just really excited to do this. I'll work on my archetype that I created a few years ago, called the Forgotten archetype. It's going to be a lot of fun with custom cards because I just really enjoyed creating them. Now let's see what card we have. We have... Makes sense that it's a party to end this off. O Token Bomb. O Token Bomb is a normal trap card with which you can tribute 2 or more tokens with the same level, then target monsters in your graveyard with that same level up to the number of tokens tributed. Special summon them, but their effects are negated, also destroy them during the end phase. First thing that comes to mind with this is, basically, O Token Bomb allows tokens to be used for Xyz summons. Because normally, tokens can only exist on the field. They can go off the field. They can be used for links, for synchros, for tribute summons. But they can't be used for Xyz material due to the fact that they cannot exist as Xyz material. Because that doesn't count as being on the field. Which is a pretty interesting state. Which is things like, oh, banish it when it leaves the field. They're not banished if they're Xyz material. That was a really interesting mechanic when Xyz came out, created some confusion, but that's the thing. And O Token Bomb, assuming you have the cards in your graveyard to use with it, allows tokens to basically be used as Xyz material. Maybe Mega Phantom Beast can do something fancy with it. I'll have to look up some tips, the card tips on the Yu-Gi-Oh wiki, see if I can find something extra that I haven't come up with yet. So maybe I'll create a card that summons tokens. Already did that once with Observer Eyes, so maybe I won't. But it has to somehow be related to O Token Bomb. And that'll be the final thing that I'm working for this Advent Calendar series. So, O Token Bomb, what will I create for you?
Oh, Token Bomb, oh, Token Bomb. I don't know the rest of the German lyrics to this song, so I'm not going to attempt it. Well, what are we going to get for O Token Bomb? I have an idea for it. O Token Bomb. I didn't realize at the time. I thought it was 2 or less, I think. But it's 2 or more tokens. So I probably read it correctly but didn't understand it correctly because I went over it too quickly. So what I come up with is, you can use Scapegoat for this. Tribute all of them for 4 level 1 monsters. And then using level 1 monsters in your deck isn't all that likely unless, I literally just figured out just before starting this clip, Lyrilusks. An archetype that uses level 1 monsters, including the Tawny Crow that we created earlier in this Advent Calendar series. So O Token Bomb could be very good with that. Now they are destroyed in the end phase. Therefore you'd have to instantly use them for synchros, like with Tawny Crow, Xyzes, which they do anyway, or links, or something else. So you could use this with Scapegoat in Lyrilusk, now that I think about it. Now you could use Stray Lamps to be able to activate the card during your turn, because with Scapegoat, you can't summon the turn you activate the effect, and I do want to be able to do that. And that includes, you can normal set, but you can't normal summon, you can't special summon, so no links, no synchros, whatever. So you'd want to use Scapegoat during the opponent's end phase or something, and then use O Token Bomb during yours. Because if you use that during the opponent's, then they instantly get destroyed in the end phase. Now, this is the idea I have for the card. Star-vader Heliopause Dragon is something that's going to be at least level 5. I already know which one. And then if it's tribute summon, you can change all monsters on the field to face up defense position. It should be all other monsters. All opponent's monsters, or all monsters on the opponent's field. Which wording is that? I'm gonna need to think about that one. At least all opponent's monsters, which is obviously on the field, to face up defense position. Flip effects aren't activated. You could force them into activation, but I want to avoid that, so they're not activated. This is a monster. Effect. Dragon. Dark. Level 8. 2000 by 2000. That's low for a level 8. Yeah, but watch what I'm going to do with it. Not only does it change the opponent's monster to face up defense position, you can also tribute summon this card with 3 tributes, which I'm purposely not putting as the first effect due to the fact that something else comes after. Because if summoned this way, while that card is face up on the field, it's continuous. All monsters your opponent controls lose defense equal to their original defense, which, unless there's another modifier in play, 0. This card can also make a second attack during each battle phase. Now, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I could still put the let's see, 3 tribute summon. The 3 monster tribute summon could be on the top. Then this, obviously, because it's connected. Then when this card tribute summon, you can change them all. Not sure, because that should really be applied the moment after the tribute summon. The other one applies forever. Not really sure on the order of the effects yet. And can make a second attack during each battle phase. One more thing to add. And I believe I have the correct wording for this, because I looked at Destiny Hero Drill Dark, but that was released in 2016. I also looked at Ancient Gear Golem Ultimate Pound, which had its most recent release in 2018. So I believe the wording is correct. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflicts piercing battle damage. So you could just use it with 2 tributes or summon it, like special summon it via a different way, when it can still inflict piercing damage as a 2000 attacker, which is decent. It can still attack twice during each battle phase, which is pretty good. However, if it's tribute summoned, you can change all monsters to face up defense position, all the opponent's monsters, and flip effects aren't activated, which can be nice to make sure set cards are flipped face up. Now, this is not a monster, but hey, you get the idea. The monster is flipped face up. You undo their flip effects, for example, for Snowman Eater. Face up attack position monsters might go to defensive position. Obviously, this won't affect Link monsters because they can't go in defensive position. So that's unfortunately something this card doesn't really like, fighting Links. But outside of that, this can be pretty useful if it's tribute summoned, even just with 2. But if it's 3, then you can make extra use of that first effect due to the fact that its second effect, well, that this kind of, no, it's really the third effect that is activated due to the second one that works with the first one. They go to defense and they lower their defense so that either even something like Millennium Shield with 3000 defense or an Azure Eyes Silver Dragon is not going to be able to stop you because their defense drops to 0 unless there's other modifiers. And then there's the piercing battle damage. So if this card works the way you want with the 3 tributes, then you can inflict 4000 damage in a turn while getting rid of 2 monsters with just 1 monster that is attacking. Then we go back to the original 2-0 Token Bomb. And O Token Bomb allows you to tribute 2 or more tokens with the same level. The target monster in the grave with that same level up to the number of tokens tributed, special summon them, effects negated, destroy them during the end phase. The idea I had with this is have something that can summon more than 2 tokens, or 3 or more. Scapegoat's one of the options. Scapegoat, there are level 1 tokens though, so you might want to use them with Lyreless or something else that runs level 1 cards. Because how else are you going to get like 3-4 level 1 monsters in your graveyard? It's kind of iffy. Maybe within Mecha Phantom Beasts, I believe those are level 3 tokens. I'll actually bring one up. Mecha Phantom Beast. Maybe there's something there that can summon multiple tokens easier. Let's say you have 3 of them. There are some level 3 Mecha Phantom Beasts. Let's say you Hamstrat, your Erisquin, your Impala. I'm not sure how much each of them, how many times each of them would be used in a Mecha Phantom Beast deck, because I'm not very experienced with them at all. But maybe you could use them in Mecha Phantom Beast, summon multiple level 3 monsters, set up for level 9 Synchro. If you, let's say, tribute 3 level 3 tokens, However, you could also use it with O Token Bomb. O Token Bomb to some of the monsters, then either use for Synchro or Tribute for Star-vader Heliopause Dragon. To make their monsters' defense position, lower their defense, ignore their flip effects, inflict piercing damage twice, because it can attack twice. And with that, the Advent Calendar has come to an end. Star-vader Heliopause Dragon is our final card we create for this thing. Nothing else in there. No chocolates, as expected. I had good fun with this. If we purely look at the price of what I got for the cards, then I guess it's a decent purchase, but not too great due to some of the cards. They're really out of there, like this token something, there's token festival or something, and then O Token Bomb, some token cards, 2 Ghost Tricks, but the cards are really out there, like not really too much synergy in them. They were fun to see, they're fun to have, and just give me a lot of inspiration for this series, which I really like. So in that sense, I do really like that purchase. I thank you all very much for watching this Advent Calendar series. Please let me know what you think of Star-vader Heliopause Dragon. What decks you think you would use them in outside of Lyrilusk or Mecha Phantom Beasts, perhaps? Would you use this in a regular deck, maybe? Please let me know, and I'll see you in the future, where I will still be creating some cards, although definitely not as regularly as in this series. I'll definitely be doing duels with custom cards. It's going to be a lot of fun. Until next time, goodbye.